As a member of the Distinguished Service Committee, I am delighted to present the highest honor that the Council can bestow on a retired life member. Before we bestow this honor, I would first like to thank our partner and award sponsor, the New York Schools Insurance Reciprocal. Please enjoy this short video presentation. I now invite the award sponsor, Chuck Chafee, Assistant Director of NYSER, along with Lawrence Clemenson and Chuck Diedrich, to join us on stage for this presentation. Today's award is given in recognition of that one individual who has shown exemplary commitment to public education. Clark has been a member of NSCUS since 1992 and has served on the Executive Committee, House of Delegates, Commissioners Advisory Council, when he was in the district, was a district superintendent of Orleans, Niagara-Bossies. He also led the council as president during the 2008-2009 school year, when the economy was marked by the Great Recession. As president, he was instrumental in simplifying business requirements through advocating for online event registration, membership renewal, and credit card processing. In 2014, he was named the New York State Superintendent of the Year, where he represented New York on the national stage of AASA. He has continued to serve NSCUS through his participation on the Past Presidents Committee, where he helped to establish the new Past Presidents Scholarship. It is now my pleasure to present the 2024 Distinguished Service Award to retired life member Clark Goschel. This is usually given in the fall, and that's why it's a 2024. So Clark, I invite you to join us on stage to receive your award and to say a few words.
Thank you very much for the recognition. It is an honor and a privilege to be recognized by my colleagues. Dr. Lorna, thank you for the introduction. And that also thanks to the awards committee. When Chuck Diedrich called me to tell me that I received the award, I said, why me? I'm just a regular guy. He said that I checked a lot of boxes in my 53 years as an educator. After pondering that, I guess so. As chief negotiator of a teachers union early on, to president of New York ASBO, NSCUS, ASBO International, various chairmanships, philanthropic endeavors, and having completed over 76 school superintendent searches, and currently as an active Commodore, there's such a title, in the United States Coast Guard. I am proud of my services, but my theme today is that you cannot do this, all those things, without a team supporting, advising, and nurturing you along the way. To my wife, Barbara, for 40 years, it continues to be a most interesting journey. Thanks for anchoring home base and for the great partnership through my career. The long hours, evenings, and weekends away from home that come with the roles of leadership can strain even the best relationship. That's for you, Barb. I'd also like to thank the teams at the State Education Department who I've worked with, starting back with Tom Sobel, with Rick Mills, and now Commissioner Betty Rosa and Deputy Jeff Matterson. Along with the fantastic SED staff members, thank you for your continued support. I have been blessed with boards of education that know their roles and keep me sharp. Having worked with over 80 different Orleans Niagara BOCES board members and serving as an interim at 5 different BOCES while conducting member training for hundreds. I thank those board members as critical team members. I'd also like to acknowledge my former component superintendents who continue to support the BOCES mission and share the glory of a job well done. Please keep signing up for those BOCES services. Maintaining a cadre of great mentors is important, namely former Dr. Peter Kakris, former ON BOCES DS, who mentored me, executive directors that I have worked with, such as George Perry and Tom Rogers, along with the many political, safety, and military officials. Thank you for your friendship. The BOCES district superintendents have been putting up with my chatter since I attended a DS meeting in 1989. You are true professionals who have led the districts in the process of educational improvement, meeting all the current challenges, and always putting children in those school districts first. Thanks for leading so many teams to success. To the New York State Council of School Superintendents, the Council is an incredible association that has earned respect across the nation as the organization devoted to the improvement of public education. Thank you to the current, the past leadership for all you do to support the superintendents who provide the direction necessary to keep education moving forward across our state. In addition, the Council has been built upon the hard work and dedicated service of the most incredible support staff that I have ever been associated with. Kudos to Chuck and his staff for supporting all of us. Bob Lowry, T, D, Vren, Greg, and Jazz, and others. Thank you for your work. A special thanks go to the staff members of the Orleans-Niagara BOCES who continually work to achieve success for all our clients. As I like to say, a great educational staff is the foundation to a great education. I started teaching high school science in Hilton, New York as the only male union officer. I quickly learned about networks, mentors, and school politics. I then moved into administration over 40 years ago. Despite holding a master's degree in curriculum, I became a business official in Penn Yan, New York, and have instructed for over 30 years in the graduate school business programs. Hence my moniker that I'm a business guy, which I always have to live down. My then superintendent pushed me to get the doctorate and become involved with associations. I did, and I now consider myself an association guy, having been president or an officer of many educational groups. I never thought that I could be a school superintendent, let alone a BOCES superintendent for the past 25 years, and having completed those 76 superintendent searches, while placing hundreds of school administrators. Thank you to my mentors, to you, my peers, and to that schoolhouse of life for those opportunities. Finally, educating a child truly is a team effort. I knew that when one of my BOCES students with special needs was proud to announce, using their speech synthesizer box, that the man who closes schools on bad days is in the room. It took a lot of people to make that happen so that that student could articulate that statement. I also know that when our CTE or adult education students won awards, excuse the bragging, it is attributable to the support and efforts of many. All of our teams have a significant role to play in the development of a child. You are the people that have the ability to bring those groups together for the benefit of all. School leaders put the pieces in place to ensure an effective education. Thank you for ensuring that all students have a great opportunity for a quality education. That is why we do what we do. Thank you for the award.